HJR 1006 was actually a resolution that was filed last year that got a hearing last night here in the House of Representatives, and it's been called the Right to Farm. It actually puts a vote to the vote of the people this fall, the ability to place in the Constitution that farmers and ranchers have a right to use modern farming practices.
Why is that important?
Well, this is my first session, second year, and one of the amazing things that I found was the amount of out-of-state influence we have, especially on ag issues. Last year with some of the bills, it was 95% of the calls we got were from East Coast, West Coast. Last week we had our Attorney General, join in a lawsuit about a certain state restricting agriculture in that state and passing it out on other states. So like it or not, agriculture is under attack from some of these animal rights groups.
So what happens now?
At this point, it's been already engrossed and sent to the Senate. I've spoke with the Senate authors, and it'll be up for a hearing in committee and presented on the Senate floor. Once it passes off there, it'll actually be placed on the ballot this November for the general public to vote on.
Do you anticipate any opposition?
Going into yesterday, I would have said no. Aside from the general HSUS and those groups, the bill did pass 84-6. There was some opposition from some of the urban legislators, as well as the fact that, the surprising thing was there was over 25 co-authors. So 1/4 of the House of Representatives actually voted for and signed on as a co-author that believed in this much in this bill. So I think the positive impact, the support for farming and ranching in Oklahoma is going to overpower anybody that would have opposition to this.
Now, does it have to go to the Attorney General's office to get the language approved before it goes to the November ballot?
No, sir. This was a ballot. HJRs actually goes through the House and the Senate and goes directly to the Secretary of State. So the language that was passed off the House, pending any changes in the Senate, as soon as it's approved in the Senate, goes straight to the Secretary of State.
Does the governor have to sign off on it?
No, sir. The governor has nothing to do with this. As this is just something that Oklahomans are going to have a chance to vote on and help protect farming and ranching for future generations.